I liked the response. I thought that the questions were good. The people were very interested in what we had to say and what we're doing, and overall, very pleased. It's nice to be here and be able to talk to people who are trying to figure out what we're trying to figure out every day, which is, how do you best make money off of video and show it to the biggest audience. So
I like the vibe here. I was really, I was talking to our senior VP, Lou Occhione, who joined me out here, and we have a table here in the tent, and I'm really surprised at the quality and diversity of people who are here. NATPE has always been a very pay-it-forward organization, and those who have had the greatest benefit from it are those who have received it from someone else and who have passed it on to someone else. I'm living, breathing proof.
This is a really great outlet for new producers, especially with several panelists that have been in the business for several years. It really gives them a cutting-edge insight on how to make shows, how to pitch them, how to package them to networks, and how to sell them. Those are really all key elements that a new producer to the business may not really understand and know. So this is certainly an opportunity to make that work for them.
This is an area that you've got to have passion for it. You've got to have passion when you're breaking new ground and doing new things. And I think that goes for the participants are obviously here because they're passionate about getting into a new medium. The television business has been around for a long time, and obviously there are new dynamics that are happening in the traditional TV business as well as the future.
If you're a writer, you can always be writing. An actor has to go to class. They can act in their room, but nobody's watching. But a writer, you can really be working on stories. And same thing for a producer. To be developing relationships with writers. Be finding ideas, be reading magazines, be finding things that you think are great ideas and putting them with people that are going to help you, bring in a great pitch to people.
We're very excited to be involved with the Next TV competition this year. For the first time ever, NATPE is having a long-form category in this competition, and YouTube's really excited about that because we just launched our own shows and movies category and home for long-form content on YouTube. So we're excited to be joining forces and really bringing out the best of what's new and new talent in long form for web.
What we really look at first and foremost is the alignment with the brand. Every brand has a position or an essence in the marketplace, be it Dove with Real Beauty or IBM in their current positioning of Smarter Planet. And for us, developing original content for brands is about creating original content that extends that presence or extends that position and supports the traditional marketing.
At least I've noticed in the people here, there's an inherent curiosity. Yes, everybody wants to sell a show, and there's so many different ways to do that right now that what intrigues me is, the same questions come from the audience, which is how do I produce, how do I create, how do I sell a show? And the answers that are coming back from the stage are, there's not one answer, and my answer is break the rules.
Humbling because I watch so many great TV shows and I'm amazed, scripted and unscripted, at the talent level and what they're able to do. It almost makes me feel like, can I keep up? And so I feel really lucky to be part of a show not only that gets that the awareness is that large that you can actually be looked at as someone who's an innovator, but also proud that my kids can watch, my mother can watch, friends of mine love the show and are inspired by it. I think the real reward or the real award is the fact that we change people's lives. And in the end, if there were no awards, only the reward of changing people's lives, I would be just as satisfied.
Now we've gone from no one respecting the show, or very few in the beginning, to quite a journey. But we've definitely never been honored at all or recognized by our industry. And to me, it's not just, this is not only the first award that we've gotten and have anyone looked at us and say, hey, this show deserves it. But I think when you're honored by your peers and by the association that NATPE is, it's tremendously important for us. And for me personally, I'm thrilled.
This year was more defined. Most nearly 90% of them were in the unscripted format area, and there were a couple that I immediately called some agent, and we're doing a follow-up meeting tomorrow to do a deal on.
I had 4 pitches today, and the last 2 were with fun little movies and with the Outdoor Channel. I've produced a lot of animated shorts over the years, so I figured those would be great and kind of pitch them as, here's a whole compilation of things that work well together, and he loved them. He loved the look, and at the end he said, you know, we're going to send you a contract within a couple of weeks. So I could not ask for anything better than that.
We were here to pitch Dueling VHS, and we'd entered it into the Next TV competition, and we were notified that we were finalists. That was something that was so great, you know, with the whole NATPE community here at the LATV Fest, because I was surprised how intimate this event really is, and just the kind of support that you get.
You get a few moments to show people what you can do, whether that means somebody is going to actually take the time to read your script or hear your pitch. Be ready for those moments. Do whatever you can to be ready for those moments. Make sure that script that they read is fantastic, is funny, is dramatic, is compelling from the first page.
Number one, don't wait for anybody to pay you to do it. Don't wait for anybody to give you permission to do it. Don't let anybody tell you that you shouldn't do it because it's not going to meet X, Y, and Z requirements. That's what the web is for. The web is for, if you want to do something, sit down, be quiet, do it. The rest of the stuff is easy.